Hello, this is Mish, and welcome to a little tutorial or a little how-to video on a little indie title called Raft. So this is a prototype, and it's available on the itch.io website. I'll link that below. So you can pick it up for free, or you can donate a little bit of money to these developers, and I advise you to do that because it is a fun little game. You don't have to give them much, just $1. Not a big deal. So this is my current setup, and I'll show you how I get to this in a moment, but just for now, these are my, I guess you could call them tree farms. This is my main area where I cook and clean water and collect items. And as you can see, out there is the pesky shark. Okay, so this is how you will start the game on a very small little raft. All you have is a hook. So the concept is, you want to kind of get to where I just showed you before. So you want a big raft with a whole bunch of resources on there which you can survive. Bear in mind this is a prototype, so there's not a lot of depth to it, but it is very cool and has fantastic potential. If they were to add the depth to this game, it would be amazing. So this shark here, he's going to attack us every 2 to 3 minutes, I believe. He'll try and chomp through the wood here, and at the moment I don't have any weapons to stop him. So as you can see here, we have a couple pieces of wood and a couple pieces of kind of leaves to help us build and bolster our raft size and resources. So you can see I am collecting them. So and in the bottom right it shows you. If they come close enough, you can just grab them. You can go into the water, but the shark makes a beeline straight for you if you do that. Okay, so we probably have enough resources to make something. Now I advise that we first concentrate on making a water purifier. So as you can see, bottom right hand corner we have our health, which is the heart, our food and our water. So the water dwindles down quickest. We've got to keep an eye on that shark because he's going to attack at any moment. I think he's overdue. He's hungry. So what we want to do is you press B, and this is the build menu. So first thing we want to do is craft some items. So we need to build some rope. So let's build a couple of pieces of rope there, and let's build a tin can because we need to get the tin can to collect the water. Oh, hold on, let's grab this first. Barrels are pretty useful. Come on. Oh, I can get it. I can still get it. Maybe if it just goes into it. Yes, I've got it. Phew. Barrels have a lot of stuff, so if you see a barrel, try and get it because it is worth it. There we go. Got some palm seeds in that one, and another barrel coming our way. So I'll try and get this one because our thirst isn't too bad, and I have the resources I need. That was a good one. That got a lot of stuff. Oh, here's the sharky. Here he comes. So he's going to chew on that until he breaks it, and that's fine because we have enough stuff here. So we've got the empty tin can. We have the rope, and now what we want to do is build a water purifier. So let's craft that. Okay, now let's chuck that water purifier here, because whilst he's chewing that, it'll disappear like that. So there we go. We just grab a bit of salt water, and let's cook it up. There we go. Don't worry about how we light the fire. That's not a problem. Or anything else. Don't worry about it. What else we want to do, concentrate on next, is to keep our raft afloat. We need a building hammer. So we need some more metal for that one. We need more. Oh, okay, cool, got that. And we'll just see, now we need some water. So we picked up the water again, swap it out because we're dying of thirst. There we go, we can drink. And we need to just consistently of getting water and filtering it on there. Okay, so that should be fine now. Our food should be alright for a little bit. Okay, now what I was doing was building a hammer. Okay, there we go. Got the hammer. And we need a couple pieces of rope, that's fine, and a couple pieces of wood. Because if you pick up the hammer, number 2, you can see we can build foundations. So that is a process which is automatic as long as you have some scrap there, as long as you have the resources. Oh, I missed it, but okay, so a bit more stability now. I'll get some more water here because we are still pretty thirsty. Got to keep that going. And next we need to concentrate on getting some food. So for that we need to fish, and we need something to cook the fish on. Okay, so here we have built a fishing rod, and we just cast it in. As soon as it drops down like that, just pull it back up, and you see bottom right we have caught a mackerel. So we're getting pretty hungry, so I'll just catch one more, and then I will show you how to cook that. And it's awesome too, whilst you're doing this, it doesn't lock you down. So you can actually just walk around still and pick up the resources, because that is a thing you got to constantly do to start with. Get all the resources. Not having a lot of luck with how they're spawning at the moment though, but anyway. Okay, 3 mackerel, that's good. So let's chuck a mackerel on here. And let's get some more water, because we're still pretty thirsty, so we'll swap that out. Drink that. There we go. And the mackerel is cooking away. Now the next thing I think we need to do is actually build a spear, so we can stab that shark and fend him off so he doesn't destroy all our stuff. Okay, so built my spear. We're good to go to defend our ship from the pesky shark. Now what I will show you as well, which is interesting. So if we pick up the hammer, and if you, instead of just left clicking it, which is an automatic click, build the foundation, if you right click it, you get a whole bunch more options. So we can repair, and we can build pillars and stairs and walls and windows and a whole bunch of stuff. So that's pretty awesome. So that really gives us the flexibility to build out and up as well, which you need to do, because you could build out for a little bit, but I think there's a bit of a limitation with how far you can actually build out. So building up is the way to go. Now, as I mentioned before, we need to catch this stuff here. So it is annoying constantly trying to catch it. Actually, just get these. There we go, because there is really a distraction from what you're trying to do. So go over here, and now we can eat our cooked fish. Let's put another one on there. Go to best B to get it, and drag it into our main menu here. Press 7 and eat it, and that is good. So we're feeling a little better now. Our hunger isn't as bad as it was before. We have a spear to fend them off. Let's try and get these barrels, because these barrels are always good. Oh, got that. Woo! All 3. And what's in there? Awesome. So a bit of thatch and oh, hey. Okay. Get the spear. Get away. 3 stabs and it's gone. There we go. So now that should be safe. Now equip the hammer. Put it in repair mode, which it is in. Awesome. There we go. See, and repair it up. So we no longer have to keep wasting our resources on doing that. So let's go back to B and see what we need for a net. This one here. So we need wood and rope. You always need so much rope. Where's he going? Yeah, get out of here. Okay. So we've got a bit of thatch there. So let's make some rope. Craft. And we should be able to build 2 of those. Awesome. So we go put one there, and we'll put one, and we'll put another one just there. That's fine. See, there we go. They're working as planned, picking up these items automatically, so I don't have to do anything, and I can come back to that. And let's get some fish, and then I'll show you some more things around the planting items and planting trees. So what we can do as well, what we have access to, is a crop plot and a tree crop plot. So let's build one of each. Okay, and let's craft so we got the crop plot, and we get the tree one in here and build it. Okay, cool. So what we can do is if we put one in each, and you there. Okay, so you see it's a massive structure, so you really need to make sure you give yourself some space, because I imagine if the shark was to chomp that, it wouldn't be so good for you. So what I was going to do is build around it, and then we can also put the little plant pot there. Okay, so what we have here, we have the tree, and we have just plants or potatoes and a few other things. So we get our palm tree seeds, and we can chuck those in there, plant the seed, and we can also get the raw potato and put that in there. We can chuck a couple in there. So they can, I guess it just becomes how big you want to do this, because you can go quite high. I know you can go at least 3 layers, and you could get quite a few of these things. But you have some more water before we start getting thirsty again. So yeah, I mean you can. Uh-oh, we got trouble. Shark trouble. Hold on, get away, you pesky thing. Hey, and also if you kill a shark, you can harvest it for food, which is good because they give you a lot of meat. So I got a whole bunch of shark meat. Chuck that on there. Oh, I didn't mean to eat that raw shark. Wasn't that good? Okay. So those nets are paying off now, and the idea would be to expand out. I think you can go maybe double the size, and then start going up, and then just planting more and more of these, because as you can see, these will make more potatoes, and these will make, you'll be able to get wood and thatch and coconuts from them. So that's all you really need if you wanted to. You don't have to do anything else. I mean, you can let these accumulate more items as time passes, and you can catch a little bit here and there. But I mean, that's really all there is to the game in a nutshell. Obviously, you go bigger and higher, but I mean, I guess the potential of this game is pretty massive. I mean, if you were just to add a few more items, where, you know, I don't know, maybe a sail to propel you. Maybe the idea is to actually get to the point where you can move. So, you know, just keep building stuff, keep making stuff to the point where you can actually propel and steer your vessel. Then it's the end of the game. Or just more things you can harvest, more items floating around. Maybe even things like trading people. Maybe there's someone you could trade with. They have mentioned there's no multiplayer. I believe it's a very small team doing this, and it's a really cool idea. It just goes to show all you need is a really good idea, and obviously skill as well with coding and concepts and the design. But, you know, just a really original idea, and you've got something very special here, which is cool. So I hope you learned a bit. I hope it was a nice quick tutorial for you, just to give you an overview, as there's not much of a tutorial when you start this game. So this has been Raft. So it's a real kind of crafting first-person ocean survival game, which is pretty cool. And as I mentioned, pop along to itch.io if you want to pick up a copy yourself, and you can get it for free if you want, or you can maybe give them a few dollars to help them out. Anyway, I'll leave this video here. Let me know your thoughts. Did you want me to keep going with this game? I think there's probably not a lot more I could do. It'll just be very repetitive. And I have some other videos coming up as well for some other games that I have recently been playing. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe as well for future content from myself. And until next time, this is Mesh, and I'll see you later.